y'all doing? Hope everybody's feeling good and great and all that shit. I hope you had a fabulous weekend. Choose happiness and greatness because that's the best way to go, right? You smile at him, nod at him, keep riding. You see him later because he want to stop by. When he sees you off the chain looking good too, you even got his bitch want to freak you. Don't trust no nigga, no. No. Don't trust no nigga, no. No. You can't trust no nigga, no. No. You can't trust no motherfucker. Get gone. Anyway, y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it. And oh my God. Y'all just been coming across a whole lot of crazy ass stories as this relates to marriage and relationships and how it can become really freaking deadly. I don't know if y'all know of this actor. I have seen him before. They said he played in a series called The Shield. I don't remember seeing him in Shield. His name is Michael Chase, and check this out real quick.
To Los Angeles, California. 54-year-old Michael Chase is best known for his role as a Los Angeles police officer in the television drama series The Shield. Michael's life began to spin out of control as soon as the acting gig stopped coming in, and soon he would do the unimaginable. Michael was married to 40-year-old April Chase. They had 2 kids together ages 8 and 5, and they all lived together in their home in Los Angeles. April had experienced great financial hardships. Michael had been unemployed for the last 6 years of their marriage. Michael started to struggle financially, and the couple's financial issues were made public in 2011 when he declared bankruptcy. He was having trouble finding employment and was around $500,000 in debt. His marriage began to fall apart as he resorted to self-medicating with alcohol. Michael accused April of being involved with another man, which she denied. He texted, "I'm just amazed at how comfortable a woman of God just walks out of a marriage." April responded, "Stop throwing the Bible at me." After April and her 2 sons returned home, she found out that Michael was still present, and the 2 of them got into a heated argument. As their children watched, he dragged her into the hallway and pointed the firearm at her. "You like to run so much. Why don't you try running to heaven?" he told her. Michael fired 3 times, striking her once in the back and 2 times in the legs.
See, you know, finances plays a big part in relationships, right? Especially like on both ends, especially like as a man, because what the world say, which is not necessarily always the truth, but that men are supposed to provide, right? I mean that financially they're supposed to provide. They said that you heard that he hadn't worked in 6 months. Then what was it, 6 months or years or some shit, and he couldn't, and he started to drink. He was accusing her of cheating, like, so he just had to, he was going down the rabbit hole of just destruction in his own mind. She claimed that she wasn't cheating on him, whatever. They were some uh church going folks, and whatever was going on in his mind, that's what he created. And when he created that uh, uh scenario in his mind, like, he took it upon himself to unalive this lady. Let me tell y'all something. When it is time to leave a person, it is time to leave. There's no, like, I don't, especially if you feel like there's some destruction happening, like within your partner, to where you can't help them, because no one can help somebody unless they're willing to help themselves. And clearly, like, he probably felt, as a man, like, not, and I'm not a man, but, just not having money, that's not a good, as a female, I remember one time I ain't had no money, that shit does not feel good. It is a horrible feeling. But then he also has a family, they have children, that he's supposed to provide, but she was, I guess, the breadwinner at the time or whatnot. But when you see that when your partner's going down there, you gotta step back and tell them you need to find some time for yourself. Get yourself together. What I tell you, the big 5: mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally well. And clearly, he was like none of those things. Spiritually, he claimed, because when he, because he was going to church and whatnot, but then he gonna tell, because she was a runner. told her to, since she like to run to heaven. Listen, ladies and men, when you see your partner is not like just their normal self, or they seem to be going down that rabbit hole of despair, distress, of just low confidence, there's nothing that you can actually do for them, because that's a self mission. And it's also kind of best. Y'all need to know when it's time to leave a relationship. People just be sticking in. Now, I don't know what they shit was, or what, you know what I'm saying? We just dealing with what he said and, whatnot. So, who knows what was the in and outs of a relationship. But a lot of people I find be in relationships and they know that the shit is over with. That you know that, like, you feel it. It's just something, it's a feeling. You know it when you see it, when you feel it, when you hear it. Stop being this shit just because. Because when you find yourself in a relationship just because I don't know what your just because is, especially when you feel that despair in your partner, you need to back away. Maybe not totally let it off, but try to see if this person can fix himself. If not, but then sometimes, like, fuck that. You gotta let a motherfucker go. Why? Because your life depends on it. And here's another story.
It was a forced marriage. It was illegal, and it ended disastrously. It's November 2019, and in a hall in country Victoria, 500 guests are celebrating a marriage. This is an Afghan wedding steeped in tradition and ritual. The bride is 20-year-old Rukia Hadari, but this is not a happy occasion. She doesn't love the groom. It doesn't end well. Just 6 weeks after this video was taken, Rukia was dead, murdered by the monster she'd exchanged rings with. But husband Muhammad Ali Halimi isn't the only villain. In the eyes of the law, Rukia's mother, Sakina Jan, is also a criminal, after becoming the first person in Australia to be convicted of causing a person to enter a forced marriage.
And as y'all can see, this lady, her name was Rukia. She was 20 years old, and it was an arranged marriage. They, the mother arranged for her to marry this Uber driver who was 36, 37 years old. And you could tell throughout the video that this young lady was not happy. There was no that when you get married, it's a joyous occasion. She was not. Her head was down. Her face was motionless, like nothing. Can y'all even imagine some shit like that? I mean, no, like getting like your mother set some shit up for you to marry somebody. I don't even know what is arranged marriage for. From what I understand, it's like for some. For a better life, or financially, some stability. But he was an Uber driver, not dissing him because he an Uber driver. But I'm just saying, like, how the fuck, like, what? I mean, I'm just like, what? I mean, what? Huh? That was so horrifying. Like, you saw it in the girl's face. And not only did, like, if y'all can go back and watch it because it's on YouTube, he also. He was complaining about her because she wasn't cleaning. Bitch, she's not happy. And also, you see, they sent the mother also to prison too, because it's illegal in Australia to enforce marriages. Listen, and you don't even know that person. You don't know nothing about this person. You don't know what this person is capable of. The mother don't even know what this man is capable of when he's dealing with somebody he's in a relationship with. Of course, he'll probably put on his best face for you. That was just. I feel like her name was Rukia. Mad. Just love out to her and also April and both of their families. Because this is just horrible. And the point of the whole shit is, people, listen. Now I know Rakia didn't have a choice because she's honoring what her mother said, and I guess it's kind of tradition. In Afghan, are they from Afghanistan, Ukraine? Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever. If it's tradition from where they from, so she knows she's obeying her parents, her mother, and she, doing what her mother said. But she's 20 years old. Like, what do you mean for me to marry this man? This is just awful and horrible. The mother should have seen it on her daughter's face. There was no joy, and the man looked crazy as fuck. Like he was like, I'm like, she already looked sad, and then you look crazy. The shit was black on both of their motherfucking faces. You can see that shit a mile away. That was just so hurtful. I just feel so sad and by that whole situation, and saddened by arranged marriages. Parents, I don't know what y'all think. Look, most people who the arranged marriages is from other countries and shit like that, and I'm assuming it's probably tradition, but it always seems to be not a great outcome from all the stories that I've read. Why? Because you don't know the person, don't know this person, and normally, and just like her, when she's like 16 years younger than him, there's some that's like two decades younger than him, or even more. Just like even with they even sell, I don't know what part of Asia this is or wherever it's, I can't remember, but these men we going to these places where these people live in slums, and the mothers would sell their daughters off and dress them up like little prostitutes. That they were just like prostitutes. Little skirts, little lipstick, little and heels. Like little prostitutes. Okay, I ain't gonna say little prostitutes. Well yeah, that was that uh club wear is prostitute wear. Let's just keep it a bug. And these girls like 13, 15, 12 to 15. It's horrible. Like I don't know. I guess I can't even. To be real, I really think that they probably is trying to feel that they are sending them to a better life or something. But how? You don't even know. You don't know what this person is into. You have no fucking clue. And you just like, take that like it's a piece of cake. Take your daughter as a piece of cake. I had that conversation before. I think I did a video on that about how like the world view women, females. That's because motherfuckers ain't taught how to treat a young lady and females in general. It's a taught behavior. You have to teach them how to socialize, how to control their urges, their sexual urges and stuff like that. Regardless of how somebody's dressed. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, but that's just awful. I hate it, and that shit should just be banned all across the globe. Like no female should be subject to marry someone that they absolutely don't know. Just like I did this video, this was a while ago. This is something I read in Essence, actually. It was about, and it was in Africa. The little black girl was like, 11? Married some 30, 40, 50-year-old motherfucker. And then my one friend who's from Africa, born on the continent from Africa, said, oh, they don't be having sex with them. You out your motherfucking mind. If that nasty ass, grown ass, stanky dick, long balls ass bitch calling this little ass girl his motherfucking daughter, bitch, he fucking her. Knock it the fuck off. Listen, people. This world is a mess. It's a fucking mess. And we got to get some laws in motherfucking play about this arranged marriage shit across the globe, around the globe. It should be outlawed and banned. Stop looking at the financial situation as if that's the thing that's going to fix your motherfucking life. Finances is the only thing that makes you motherfucking happy. Does it give you be able to do this and do that? Yeah. But that's not the core to happiness. How you know this lady the girl don't have a dream of her own and want to do something for herself? Like, and God knows what they subject to with these motherfuckers. Probably acting as a slave to them. Man, listen, y'all. It's crazy. Yo, and the shit just keep on going on and going strong.
This happened in the Morris Heights area. Family, woman gets into an accident with another driver. She calls her boyfriend, who pops up and pops out throwing punches at guys who were part of the wrong crowd. So he's swinging on people who ain't got nothing to do with it. Swings on a delivery driver who then hops on his moped, throws some water at him and take off. He eventually stabs a bystander, Robert Gomez Mesa, who had absolutely nothing to do with the altercation. Let's start with the woman. She really kicked this off.
Ladies. So see, if y'all can see this situation happen, the girl, like, I guess she got into an accident. Maybe the man was talking a little reckless to her, regardless of what. Sometimes you have to know how. Once again, you have to be mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally well. And you need to be teaching your children that at a very young age, so they know how to handle situations when it comes. When situations comes like this, right? When somebody is acting or irate, especially as a female, right? You should know just to call the police. Like, okay, you get in your car and call the police. I mean, we never know how to handle certain shit. We always say what we would do in a situation like that. But I feel that if you are mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally well, that is how you would kind of handle it. You would say what you want to say and then just move on. Like, I'm not about to get into no, we're gonna let the police handle that. But instead, homegirl, and this happened in the Bronx. This not around my way. I don't even know where that's at in the Bronx. Like, but anyway, she called her man, and the man came out, and he just like, from what I understand, from what they were saying, that he was just swinging on everybody, like anybody that was around. Like, is this motherfucker on the crack, meth, pills, motherfucking, cocaine? Lean, what the fuck is you on that you just come out like, bitch, I don't give a fuck, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm fighting that motherfucker, man. Who fucking my girl, bitch? I fucking with all you niggas. What? And clearly, bitch, you know what type of man you got. And all females know what type of man you got. And if you are dealing with a man that's a hothead, ladies, who that's a little, okay, maybe not necessarily a hothead, he could be a little irrational. Why would you call him? And especially if you're in a situation, why would you call him? That's not the person to call. Call the police. And now, unfortunately, for both of you, because you're going to be, you are an accessory. You caused the violence. Because you called this man who is about to go to prison, and more than likely going to send you there too. Because you called him. Unless you get off somehow, some way. Now this man, this irrational man who, what the fuck, I don't give a fuck. Now his life is gone. Now you just in a place that no one wants to be. And probably you too, young lady. Y'all have to think. Oh my God, think. You can't let people outside like get to you that motherfucking deeply. You can't. I mean, some shit will get on your nerves and all that, but the way that you handle it, we're going to be presented with all types of situations. But the way that you handle it and respond to it. Some people is a laugh, like you a joke. Like, I'm not about to, bitch, I'm going this way. Whatever way God got me going. I'm not finna stoop down to your shit. Yo, that's your shit. And you will be down there by your motherfucking self. Or whoever allowed to come with you. But bitch, it ain't gonna be me. Do you understand what I'm saying? People think, oh my God, please think. The decisions that we make wise decisions. Girl, oh God, I just hate to hear that too. But listen, let me tell you something. Knowing when, so the first situation with Michael Chase, that lady should have left the situation and not been around. Like you have women and men, sometimes y'all, I don't know why y'all be sticking around in a loveless relationship. Especially if, and he seemed like he was a little possessive. Somebody possessive is not somebody you want to be with. And Rakia, now that was April. Shout out to April, and may she rest in love and peace and joy and all that. Same thing with Rakia. Unfortunately, there wasn't a forced marriage. We need to get laws around the globe where this shit is unacceptable and cannot happen to females. Because what the fuck? Would y'all think we a piece of like, just take, you would just pass that shit around here? You could have her because what the fuck you mean? No, bitch. And lastly, the last thing we just got finished talking about. If you know that you have a man that's bitch, then you need to learn you gotta learn how to handle situations and relax and be calm and cool. Because the outcome can be detrimental, which it is. Because more than likely, for both, for him, and more than likely you too, sweetness. So anyway, y'all know my name is Real. I'm an intimacy coach / seductress with the service called Seductive Art. I am also an author. The title of my book is called Quickie is 7 Short Erotic Stories. As well as I'm a designer. The name of my brand is Real Nice by Real. I have some swimwear available on Etsy. Oh, my book you can purchase on Smashwords. It's only $1.99. It's in the ebook form only. As well, I will be having my seductive art workshop, but I'm going home to Flint, Michigan. So anybody in Flint, Michigan, come through, slide through. It's going to be happening at my sister's boutique called Get High Heels. I'll keep you abreast on that. And I got a lot of podcasts I'm going to be on this week. I'm excited about that. And if I resonate with you, you know what to do. Please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Look, be well and work on this wellness, the big 5. And that is to be mentally, the way you process information. Physically, moving your body, exercising, being mindful of things that you eating a little bit more healthier. Spiritually, have a strong connection with God. Emotionally, learning how to control your emotions. And financially, because we are governed by in this world by finance. So get your finances in order. Not saying you got to be super, super rich, but long as you understand what I'm saying. But I think that if you focus on all 5 of these things in your wellness category for self, you will do so well in life. Now, okay, y'all, I just lost my thought. Why does that happen to me? But anyway, I like to say thank you so much. And until we meet again, y'all have a great night.